If you're a wrestling fan, then you know that Royal Rumble leading into the road to WrestleMania is perhaps the most craziest and fun time to be a wrestling fan. However, this year's road to WrestleMania is highly overshadowed by the return of one Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
I enjoy destroying lives.
Makes me sick just thinking about it. And isn't it funny that the same time period that Vince returns, we have our worst Panini set of the year? I feel like it's a sign of things to come. Is this dude getting back into creative? Is it going to be Roman and Brock at Mania again?
And I want more.
God, I hope not. Let's get into it.
I'm going to kill what I created.
What's going on, wrestling fans? Run Good coming at you ringside with a brand new product release in the Panini WWE licensing era. And today we have WWE Select Tmall or Asia Edition. This product was recently released, just starting to find its way to the States, not being ripped very much. There are not many singles for this product available on eBay yet, and we're going to talk about this one because I think at the current price point, this one is a stinker. Just like the idea of Vince McMahon returning to creative and having the pencil in his hand once again, giving us horrible segments on Monday Night Raw. Man, it was looking good there for about 6 months when Vince McMahon was ousted and no longer in the company. And if you've been a wrestling fan for any period of time in the last few years, you know that storylines with him are just horrible. Just horrible.
Suffering succotash, son!
A change has been needed for 5+ years, and thankfully, as wrestling fans, our prayers were answered last year when he stepped down as CEO and head of creative, giving it to his son-in-law, Triple H, and now it all seems to be going back, and we aren't very happy. And it's kind of funny that as all of that happens, we get our first misstep, in my opinion, in the Panini era, and that is Select Tmall. The main reason why I am not a fan of this product is simply the price point. Again, it's Select. This is perhaps Select Hobby was perhaps our best WWE set yet. Chronicles gave it a very, very strong run for its money, and I suspect that Immaculate Collection will as well next month. But this one is a stinker at the price point, coming in at around $125 a box. You do only get one gold wave per box on average. I've opened a couple that did not get a gold wave, and you are putting all your eggs in the basket of what your gold wave is. If you're new here, of course, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And as always, I do appreciate a like on my content. So yes, with hobby boxes of Select coming in at $150, these coming in higher, or just a little bit lower at $125, I cannot justify the price tag. You're going to get the same amount of cards as a hobby box, 60 cards. And of course, the big chase in these are the red waves and the gold waves. Also, you can get legendary gold wave signatures and ringside action numbered to 5 and 10 on those autos. So autographs are possible. They do not come one per box, unlike hobby, which does come 2 autographs per box and 1 memorabilia. So this one I would have liked to see at about a $80 price point, $75, $80 price point. I think would have been better. Looking around at some eBay sales of some of the singles, I think the most expensive gold wave to sell at this point is the Sasha Banks auto, which sold for $300. That's less than 3 times the cost of one of these boxes. Now, I will say that some of the harder to find ringside golds have not made their way out yet. So once we see a ringside gold Sasha or a ringside gold wave Stone Cold or The Rock, then I think we'll see some $500+ sales. For me, I'm looking for 4 cards from this set and 4 cards only. Of course, those being the 2 Nikita Lyons red waves and the 2 Nikita Lyons gold waves. Everything else, yeah, it's just kind of an inferior experience to Select Hobby, in my opinion. None of the numbered cards. All we're looking for in these are gold waves and red waves. And at this price point, I strongly feel like it's a pass. You're gonna get primarily base cards. You are gonna get some silver, so a nice Charlotte silver right there. But no other color, no other numbered cards with the exception of the gold waves, and that's it. So I would recommend this one is a pass. You know, if you're buying blasters out there, they're about $35. Julius Creed Silver right there. If you're buying hobby boxes of Select, they are about $150. And that is right now one of the best buys. Between that or Chronicles, that is one of the best buys for WWE trading cards, in my opinion. Again, a niche market. You know, not everybody collects WWE. I know a lot of folks watching this video are just tuning in to watch me, or just tuning in to check out a rip. But for those of us who love WWE and who have been excited by what Panini has done, Jimmy Uso Silver right there, excited for what WWE or Panini has done with the WWE license. Really injecting, not injecting a lethal dose of poison like Vince is with WWE, but injecting you know, some new life into WWE trading cards. Topps really was just kind of stagnant for several years there, and really bad at the end in 2021 with the license. So I don't think that Panini misstepped at all very much in 2022. You know, we had Prism come out, way too expensive to kick things off, and from there we had Revolution, which is just kind of so-so, and then we had this amazing set, which was Select, came out in hobby, came out in retail, and now we have the Tmall version. And then we had Impeccable, which was also great. And then following that, we just had Chronicles. I did a few boxes here on the channel if you missed that video. But yeah, this one just doesn't hit the mark with me. This one falls flat at this price point. First red wave of the box is going to be here. Nikki ASH, there's Mako Satomura. First red wave is going to be Monster. I don't know if you guys are following along with what him and Massey are doing, and Maxine Dupree, but
It's happening again.
Not again! I can't do this again!
I can't do this again. I'm out of here.
Marseille, where are you going?
they're actually a pretty funny stable, in my opinion. I'm glad that LA Knight is no longer Max Dupree though, because LA Knight is awesome as LA Knight. That was a terrible Vince decision. Vince is just gonna make terrible decisions, and I think as wrestling fans, we're all just hoping that Vince McMahon does not book this WrestleMania and Triple H gets to stay in charge, at least through Mania season. Alright, second red wave is gonna be Kishi. We all love Rikishi. I did it for The Rock. I did it for the people. Oh man, I love Rikishi. The Big Oos. One of the Big Oos deuces in the bloodline. We'll keep it on rolling. Looking for our gold wave, and again, it is gonna be a feel bad in this box if we have no gold wave and no auto.
You don't know what hard times are, Daddy!
There's Dewdrop right there. Happy Corbin, the Godfather, and a silver Omos. And if this guy is involved in WrestleMania in any way, you know Vince is back in town. Look. As wrestling fans, here's all we want. Give Cody the belt, let Cody win the Rumble, and then give Cody the belt at Mania. It's really that simple. It does not take much to make us wrestling fans happy. Just let us cheer for the guys we want to cheer for. We're sick of seeing Otis as a heel. Please turn him babyface. I think they might have did that on Raw this week. Man, it's so easy to make wrestling fans happy, and I just don't know how they screw it up, and I don't know how Panini screwed this setup. Jordan Devlin, Million Dollar Man. We're into this box, and we've seen 2 gold waves so far. This is worse than a blaster at this point. So, like I said, I've opened a couple of these boxes. I was not very impressed. And yeah, I think hobby, continuing to open hobby as long as it's under 200 bucks, that is the play. There's Maurice right there. John Cena, is he gonna have a match at Mania? And Shawn Michaels, we have a gold or a red wave ringside. It could be pretty big. Could be pretty big. Save the box. That's a cool one. I don't think it saves the box. That's probably like a $25 card though. Triple H ringside. Ooh, come on. Come on. Triple H on the ringside. That's pretty cool. That is that's almost like prime Triple H era, right when he was really on the stuff. I think he was on the stuff in that era. Look at those pecs. Yeah, definitely on the stuff. Triple H with the big gold right there. Best card so far in the box, and we're down to 3 packs today, and I'm a little worried we're not going to see that gold to 10 like we hope for, because that is the only, in my opinion, that is the only appeal of this box, is chasing that one gold or that one auto that you might get. There's Reggie and a silver of Grayson Waller. Love Grayson Waller down in NXT. Just a really strong talent, you know. He's going to be one of the Miz types, you know. He's not a great wrestler in the ring, but man, on the mic, on the stick, that kid can talk. 2 packs left, no gold wave yet. So we're either saving the best for last or we're getting dusted here. Becky Lynch, Riddle, and that is going to be Queen Zelina. Uh-oh, where's Brandon? Our friend Brandon S is a Queen Zelina super collector, so that one might have to get sent out his way. Final pack today, and oh, holy cow, this one has been just a bad box. We're going to need to see a gold, otherwise, yeah, this video is everything. Oof, wow, no gold. This is the 4th personal box that I've opened for myself, and 2 of them have not had golds now. I've had 2 golds, and I've missed. So, man, the fact that the golds aren't 1 per box is super tough in these. Indy Hartwell and another Rikishi. So, wow. As you can see, even if we would have hit like a huge gold wave, even if we would have hit a product hit, I don't think this product is justified at this price point. Again, $125, and this is what we got. We got some silvers. We got mostly base, and I think, what is it, how many silvers did we get? We got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 silvers. 6 silvers and 4, we get 6 silvers or maybe more. Let me count the silvers really quick. So in a 60 card box, we got 4 exclusive red waves, 0 gold waves, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So every pack did either have a silver or a red wave. But these are very common. If these aren't ring sides, they're not worth much. If they're not ring sides, if they're not rocks, if they're not stone colds, the non-numbered silvers are not worth too much. The reason why you buy this box is these cards right here and the gold waves. And as you can see, we missed gold waves, we missed autos. And our best card was about 25 bucks, so it did pay for about 20% of the box. I would say if I sold all of these combined, maybe I get $35 or so. And yeah, I don't think that it's a good product, even though this is a good card. And I think that there are far worse boxes than this. So from what I've seen in the 4 boxes personal that I've opened for myself, you do get 1 premier level, 1 ringside, and 2 concourse reds. And then sometimes you get a gold instead of a red. And it seems to be 50-50. It seems like maybe there might be 6 golds per 12 box case, making this a very rough product. Again, if this was a $75 to $80 price point, if this was about half the cost of Hobby, I would be saying something completely different. I would be telling you this is better than a blaster. I think that you should rip this. But I cannot justify this product when it is only $25 cheaper than Hobby. Just continue to stick with Hobby. You're chasing, tie-dyes. You're chasing golds, black 101s, greens to 5. 2 autos per box, guaranteed. All of that makes those boxes at $25 more expensive substantially better value than this one. So Vince McMahon's back, and we have our first WWE stinker of the Panini era. Coincidence? I don't know. That's going to do it for me. Take care, stay safe, and we'll catch you next time on Down the Road, brother.